Last week, former Congressman Beto O'Rourke announced that he would be running for president, much to the derision of leftist Twitter and social media, which mocked his complete lack of policy in his announcement.
This democracy, more than 320 million people strong, can bring the ingenuity, the creativity, the resolve of an entire country. And each one of these challenges can and will be met.
What's more, his policy positions weren't just lacking in his announcement, they're lacking everywhere you look. He has 0 policy positions on his website as of now, but with tons of merchandise for sale in case you were worried. And Jeff Stein, the excellent Washington Post reporter who has been doing policy profiles on all of the 2020 candidates, tweeted that O'Rourke's team hasn't gotten back to him about any of the candidates' key policy priorities. But despite all of this, Beto raised an unbelievable $6.1 million online in the first 24 hours of his campaign. This beats Bernie Sanders' 24-hour fundraising haul, which came in at $5.9 million. So it goes to show that us snarky leftists on Twitter may not know everything, and that Beto's popularity might run deeper than we think. But then again, Mr. O'Rourke's aides would not say what their average contribution was or how many total donors contributed within the first 24 hours of his bid. Ooh, buddy. The contributions were all made online without a dime from corporations or super PACs, according to a tweet posted by Chris Evans, the communications director for Mr. O'Rourke's campaign. I will take that at face value for now, because what was great about Beto when he unsuccessfully ran against the vile Ted Cruz in Texas is that he rejected super PAC and corporate money before it was trendy to do so, which was great. But then things started coming out about that. Sludge reported that Beto violated his no fossil fuel money pledge by taking lots of money from oil executives. O'Rourke received tons of money from big GOP donors, including one that benefited greatly from the $2 billion military funding increase that passed. An increase that passed with a vote from Beto O'Rourke. And then we hear that, unlike candidates like Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, Beto O'Rourke said Saturday he does not have any plans to hold large dollar fundraisers for his presidential campaign, but declined to rule out the possibility of such events in the future. Which makes sense given his past. Corporate PACs haven't been instrumental to his political rise, but big individual donors have, which is why the corporate PAC money pledge becomes, in essence, symbolic when you're still taking money from the executives that represent those corporations. There's probably a reason why Beto's team didn't release the average contribution or the number of contributions. It's probably not the average that Bernie received, which was once again close to $27. In fact, we should have seen this coming. Beto has been building a roster of Democratic establishment bundlers, including investment banker Louis Sussman, who was John Kerry's campaign finance chair for a while now. There's a reason that Beto hasn't released those numbers, and we will find out why soon enough. But while all of this may be true, leftists may want to hold their fire on snark directed at Beto, because anyone who can raise this amount of money this quickly will be a formidable candidate in 2020.